All right, class. Today we are going to look at G1 Trailbreaker and try to get some information on, or film some information on the difference between a genuine 1980s Trailbreaker and a 2000s Chinese counterfeit. Now, if you haven't been to this site, you're overdue. It is highendtfs.com. You can click on all of these and see what counterfeits are most prevalent and try to learn to protect yourself. I'm surprised they already have the Ramjet up there. And Starscream. So anyway, we're going to look specifically at Trailbreaker. So we can see on the site that it says, apparently it's newer than I realized, 2020. So it's the TM box. As you can see, TM right there as opposed to the R I have right here, but there is a TM authentic box. That's just not the one I have. This TM authentic one would be closer to the S right there, I believe. Let's see, it says the starburst right here is too bright. You can see the lines are more defined on the real one than the counterfeit. Assortment number. Right there should be black. It's white. It shouldn't be. Factory stickers are not applied on this. The pinstripe decal on the side of the figure would have been applied at the factory on a real one. And then the accessory sprue, it says missiles are attached in the wrong way. I don't have a sprue on mine, so I can't speak to that. Inner chrome cavity can be mismatched. This is can, so maybe that's not always the case. Manufacturer stamp is on 1 foot as we're stamped. All right, we're going to pull these out and we are going to start looking at the different markings to see what all we can see. So we'll pull out my authentic one here. First up, we'll look at the figure, then we can look at the accessories. Looks like I haven't even opened this yet. Whenever a new KO comes out, I've been buying it with the hopes that I can make a video like this to talk about real versus fake. I knew better than open on this. That's fine. We need accessories out of it too. It's just a KO. Cut both sides. You can see just like on a real one, there's that right there. Oh, you can't see it right now because it's covered up. But there's a, there you can see it on this side. All right, let's pull this out. Okay, let's look at the color real quick. I'm surprised the KO is gray like that. I thought they were going to be white. It's a closer match than I expect. Oh, it's a lot closer to match than I expected, to be honest. But you can see difference here. The plastic here goes all the way across. It's just a big, ugly rectangle. This is actually cut to sort of fit the shape of the bot. So that is good. That's good because it helps us tell real from fake. Oop. I'm treating this like the trash it is. All right, so this is true of almost every KO I've experienced. See how smoothly this rolls? It's great. It feels sturdy. It's what you want. This rolls like trash. Like, it doesn't even roll. You can see the wheels are up against that right there. This, it feels like it's like factory bent. It just doesn't roll. That back right wheel, it almost feels like one of those toys you should pull back if it goes forward. You can kind of force it to go a little better, but you can tell, especially if you just try to go backwards, it won't. That rolls perfect. So you can tell the quality on the KOs, it just isn't there. Fists don't fit right. Notice this is a lot more pronounced on the KO than that. Colors are fair attempt at matching. This has sort of like an orange bit to it. I'm not super well lit right now, but that's, oh, look at the headlights. They look different. These look bigger over here. Interesting. All right, let's transform him and take a look. Well, that's stiff like it should be. The figure actually feels good in transformer mode. So I'm not super familiar with the marks of a Trailbreaker. I only got this one. This is my first Trailbreaker. I only got this last week. But if we're looking, if you look side by side, you can see differences, but it'd be hard to document them. The circles look a little bit bigger right there on the arm than they do right there. The screw hole is definitely tinier on the original than the KO right here. I've got a mark right here on the real one that you don't over here. The border kind of comes through looking differently, more pronounced than it does on the KO. Interesting. What else can I tell? Kind of hard to see at the different angles. Let's look for inner leg cavity. All right, so you may not be able to make it out there. The stamp on the reel. Well, again, this is the R version, but it says Hasbro, etc. on it. This is the KO's off the TM version, so it just says, well, actually, it does say Hasbro 1982, Takara CO Ltd, Japan 1982. Was my other one over here has a blocked Hasbro 1982, some Japanese characters, copyright symbol Takara CO Ltd, 1980-1982 Japan. Inside the cavities up there, this isn't painted. There's just silver. This is painted red, which is interesting. So is the other side. But on the real one, that's not the case. So that's good to note. Slip back here. There is an upside down 5 stamped in there, it appears, but there's nothing there on the KO. Screw hole, maybe about the same, but they're different screws. I can see the pin is pushed over a little bit on this one. I'm gonna fix that. There we go. Maybe I'll have to do that later. I bet that's why it's not didn't tip as well as the can. Anyway, the accessories. This is what they look on the KO. You can see this top piece right here. It's like sort of black and dark on the inside. Let's see if we notice anything else interesting. Just 2 sheets. Nothing jumps out at me as misspelled like they typically are on KOs, but I'm not going to look too long. I don't know if there are any markings on the accessories. We can take a look. The fist. So here you've got a sprue mark on the KO fist right there. The real one doesn't have that. It sort of has a bump on the back where this sort of has a sprue mark. So that's interesting. The left hole on the KO piece looks like the real one, sort of, but these other two don't, so that's a mistake they made. Let's see. Those look about the same, except for the sprue mark, I think, is a little bit bigger on the authentic one. And I don't think the KO has any sprue mark. Well, okay, it does, but they're back here when they should be up there. All right, well, despite the poor lighting, that is basically big differences between the real and the KO G1 Trailbreaker. I hope that helped at all someone. Definitely check out highendtfs.com, and Transformerland is a great site to just see what it takes to complete a figure. Thanks, everyone.